I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination I used to see.
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
Fittingly named in part for its considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the New Orleans Saints and the Denver Broncos. Not a kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And off we go from Denver. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. His first throw is an interception. Pete Warner has it. And the Saints get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Strike! Check strike! Black 40!
They send a tight end in motion.
Ready?
This is Alvin Kamara with it. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Give on 2nd to Kamara. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
You want to drain some of the excitements of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Catch is made in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now it comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd and 1. Here's Jones. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Chance to stack some momentum if they can turn this turnover into 6. It's first and goal. Kamara. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
After the loss, it's second and goal from the 5. Palmer coming in motion left. Quick throw to the left is complete. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
And he brings it in for a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
The kicker on for the point after.
And the point after is good by Schmidt. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Broncos nothing.
Reed now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Next, quick out wide, complete. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Give up the middle to Harvey. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Shotgun snap to Nix. Escapes the pocket. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Here he goes, third and long. Taking a deep shot here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
My life experience has taught me these kickers are a lot like golfers. They know how to keep score. They know when they've hit their best shots. They know when they've hit their career longs. And he just got it done.
His return starts at the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Saints to the line now. First and 10. Jones setting up the play action. That's complete to Gesicki outright. Short pickup to their own 31. In on the tackle is Jonathan Cooper. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Kamara running out of the gun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Throw here, 3rd down. Pass complete to Robinson. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. We're to the end of one. 7-3 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Here's a give inside to Kamara. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
They go play fake with Jones. Connects on the crosser. He's got it in the red zone. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending 1st and goal from the 3. From the red zone now. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints now lead by 10. And this is Schmidt for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Saints drive their lead to 11. Reed now to kick this one away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Harvey gets it on the counter. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. They've got 2nd and 4.
That run may not have gotten you a 1st, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Hold on, son. Ready.
Nix from the gun. Forced out to his right. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48.
It's Harvey straight ahead. On the move, past the 40. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. Give him 32 on that play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
Kate, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during a game, and that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bam! You surprise them with a twist, head the other way for a big run.
He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he gets back to the line, but no more. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Saints adding an extra DB. This is third down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face fourth down. Out is Jake Bates, ready to try to knock this through. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Play action now with Jones. That's caught by Chris Olave. And he doesn't get the chance to add on to that play, but this still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
And the Saints, first down.
On the shotgun, it's Jones. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That one connects. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints lead by 14. Schmidt tacks on that extra point. And the Saints lead by 15 now. Reed now to kick this one away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
1st and 10. The Broncos take over 1st and 10. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. It's Nix out of the pistol. By Pat Bryant. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Denver first. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. And it's the Broncos looking at 1st and 10. Nix now to throw. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
At the 35-yard line.
Nix now on 1st and 10. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Nix. Lowe finds his back. Harvey. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
That's good. Broncos, first down.
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At the 12-yard
First down run netted them nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Nix. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait.
Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos could make it a one-score game as they cut it to 9 before half. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Broncos get it back to within 1 score.
Broncos 13.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down. The Saints call for a timeout to their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, top 60.
Now it's Jones off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
He'll throw it. That's caught for the first. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. To Camaro we go to start this 3rd quarter. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. We'll pause now for an injury. That's Alvin Kamara, who's shaken up as the trainers head out to look at him. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Play fake, Jones. Finds him on the crossing route. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
6-yard line.
Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That's another Saints 1st down. It's a gain of 10.
This is Devin Neal with it. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Handoff here for Miller. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker, and that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
3rd down, Jones to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
race ahead. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grow the lead coming out of halftime. And this is Schmidt for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints lead by 15 now. Reed now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Showing a little burst so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Nix looking to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. It will go down and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Defense following the ball perfectly on that zone read and closing on him for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Ooh, baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. So that's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. One of the tight ends in motion left. Kamara now on 1st and 10. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Jones setting up the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Jonte Barron has it. A pretty tough play for him to make right there, partner.
And such a fascination with these kind of plays today, Kate.
There is. Rolling that direction, but it is hard for him to deliver a pass at full power. I mean, my stomach's hurting just watching him try to get those hips around, and it is indeed picked up.
Because fundamentally, it's so unsound. It's why these passes will be underthrown, not having enough velo float in the air. You know, fun is in the fundamentals, right? It's the first 3 letters of fundamentals. It's fun because it leads to success. You take this kind of risk, well, it can blow up in your face as it did right there.
Winds up and chucks this deep right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's 3rd down. Giving this to Harvey. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. As that running back's come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down, he made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
2nd down, give to Harvey. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
On 3rd and 2, here's Nix. Ooh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on fourth down as they force the turnover.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Start things off with a run by Kamara. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, it's a very minimal gain.
Go play fake with Jones. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 11, and the Saints are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's the Saints up by multiple scores, and they've got the football. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Catch made. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He's still going at the 30. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage to the top of the route and exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield. That's some tremendous study right there. That linebacker, it was almost as if he was in the other team's huddle and knew what was coming. He read his keys, he pulled the trigger, and he makes a tackle for loss.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Here's Jones to throw. Screen here for Kamara. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm, and I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it. That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Pressure mid, and it's blocked! They pick up the block inside the 40. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races! At the 20. And they scoop up the block and don't stop until they reach pay dirt. Well, shout out to the special teamers, Brock. They got somebody in free to block that kick, and things just got better from there as he took it all the way back.
These special teams coaches, they live in dark places, man, and they look for any vulnerability they can. A lot of times, you're a step slow, just a millisecond away. Not that time. It pays off in the biggest of ways.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. He fields it from the 8. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Play action now with Jones. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Second and 10 now. Jones. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be third and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Jones is hit. He fumbles it. But I believe the Saints got this one back. Yep, someone laid it on top of that one. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Running for it, Kamara. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
On the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Counter give to Kamara. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Another run for Kamara. Has a lane inside the 35. And he has this all the way down to the 29-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Saints are going to have a first down. They'll run the toss to Kamara. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Looking to throw. He's got Kasicki complete. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Saints, first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Miller. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Saints have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th. And the point after is good by Schmidt. And the Saints lead by 15 now.
Broncos 20.
Reed now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Here's Nix. Able to get it to Franklin. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now they have 3rd and short.
And less than a yard.
Give up the middle to Harvey. Jukes away from one. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's good for a Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 40.
On first and 10, here's Nix. Finds him over the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. And that brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos trail by 15.
At the 37.
Second down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap to Nix. Throwing this one back of the end zone. This to the back of the end zone. Oh, but he ran out of room. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
A gain of 7 yards. It's now 4th down and 1.
Desperation time here on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run, break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team. Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
2nd and 10, still at that 15-yard line. Once more, it's Nix. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Throwing now. He completes it in traffic. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal. They'll throw again. Nix gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal. Throwing again. Here's Nix. And don't leave just yet, fans. He's got it for the touchdown. And there's still a small chance, Brock, that this one isn't over. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. We got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
The Saints calling for a timeout, their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. With 1 minute to go, this game hinging on the outcome of this onside kick. And that's recovered by the Saints, who are going to win this football game.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
1st and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Running left, this is Kamara. And he's out the clear. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
27.
Reed now to kick this one away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Nick Snap to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. Trying to push deep downfield. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Here he is to throw. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or 2, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Justin Reed has the INT.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, and interceptions follow.
He cuts it right. It's a foot race. He's at the 30. The 10. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Schmidt tacks on that extra point. And the Saints grow the lead now to 22 points.
Broncos 27.
Reed now to kick this one away. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Now 4 seconds left. We've got a timeout. Not that the final play is going to change the outcome, but we will get 1 more snap.
First down.
All right, 1 more snap to play here.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
1 final shot here. Taking a final shot at the end zone. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So this is a win on the road for the Saints. And they continue playing their best ball of the season.